The conference hall buzzed with quiet laughter as the challenge appeared on the massive screen. Lines of code blinked like a riddle daring someone to try. She stood confidently beside it, arms crossed, smiling. "Crack this code," she said mockingly, "and I'll marry you." The crowd chuckled. Everyone knew her reputation. A brilliant tech heiress, sharp-tongued, untouchable. Then her eyes landed on him. A single dad, invited as maintenance staff, holding a toolbox instead of a laptop. His worn jacket didn't belong in this elite room. "Why are you even standing there?" she laughed. "This isn't a playground." More laughter followed. He lowered his gaze, but didn't walk away. He had learned long ago that silence was sometimes stronger than defense, especially when pride tried to crush dignity. He wasn't always like this. Once, he had dreamed big. Scholarships, late-night coding sessions, algorithms scribbled on napkins. Then life intervened. His wife passed away suddenly, leaving him with a newborn and responsibilities heavier than ambition. He chose survival over recognition. Jobs came and went. Degrees paused. Dreams folded neatly into drawers marked later. But knowledge, once earned, never truly disappears. It waits quietly, like embers beneath ash, ready for the right breath. "5 minutes," she said dramatically. "Anyone?" No one moved. Executives avoided eye contact. Even seasoned engineers knew the system was encrypted far beyond basic skill. That's when he stepped forward, gently placing his toolbox down. The room fell silent again, this time uncomfortable. "Sir," someone whispered, "that system controls half the building." She smirked. "Let him try," she said. "At least we'll get entertainment." He nodded politely and approached the keyboard. His fingers hovered. For a moment, memories flooded back. His daughter asleep beside him while he debugged old programs at night, hoping one day knowledge would feed them both. He exhaled slowly and began typing. The code wasn't random. It never was. Patterns always existed, hidden beneath arrogance. He traced dependencies, recognized legacy logic, and smiled faintly. Whoever built this system believed complexity meant intelligence. That was their mistake. Minutes passed. The mockery faded. Whispering replaced laughter. She leaned forward now, arms no longer crossed. The screen flickered. A subsystem unlocked. Then another. Lines of red warnings turned green, one by one. "That's impossible," she muttered. The timer hit 0. The system chimed softly. "Access granted" flashed across the screen. The hall erupted, not with laughter this time, but stunned silence broken by gasps. He stepped back calmly. "It was using recursive encryption without adaptive checks," he said quietly. "Elegant, but flawed." He picked up his toolbox, ready to leave. He never looked at her. He didn't need to. "Wait," she said sharply. Her voice lacked mockery now. "Who are you?" He paused. "Just someone who couldn't afford to." "Forget what he once loved," he replied. That answer struck deeper than any insult ever could. She watched him walk away, pride crumbling into curiosity. Then something heavier. Respect. The room buzzed again, but this time with a different energy. People whispered his name, asked questions she no longer had answers for. Later that evening, she found him in the corridor fixing a faulty panel. "The offer," she said carefully, "was a joke." He smiled gently. "I know." She hesitated. "But maybe dinner?" Not as a promise, as a beginning. He thought of his daughter, of the life he was building piece by piece. "I don't need marriage as a reward," he said. "But I don't walk away from sincerity." She nodded, humbled. That mattered more than romance. Weeks passed. He was offered a real position. Not charity, respect. She learned silence. He learned trust. The code he cracked unlocked more than a system. It unlocked the truth that dignity doesn't shout and brilliance doesn't beg. And though the marriage promise was never claimed, something far stronger replaced it. A partnership built not on mockery, but on equal ground, where no one laughed from above and no one stood below.